Oh, ta, love.
Jack?
Yeah?
You know this house you're going to see? If it's any good, are you planning on moving in?
Well, it depends. Why?
Well, I was just wondering what you do with this place.
Well, we'll sell it, of course. Why?
Well, it's just, you know, with me and Tyrone living here now.
Well, you'll be coming with us, won't you?
Well, are moving in together?
Well, yeah, of course. Look, we're a family now. Hey, and there'll be bags of room.
Hey, hang on, just keep your feet on the ground here. I mean, we don't know what the place is going to be like. We haven't even seen it yet.
Look, you've got a key, haven't you? It's bricks and mortar. Like you said, Jim Kelly were a gambler. I bet he'd loads of brass.
I liked his comforts, Jim. He also had a bit of style, you know. You never saw Jim Kelly outside without a little flower in his buttonhole.
Who's a mate of yours then, Jack?
Well, the truth is, he's a sharp dresser, he was. But he never had what you might call a way with the women, so I used to help him out.
You used to pull his birds for him?
Well, yeah, but it was more a financial arrangement. I'd pull the birds, he'd pay for the ale all night.
Here, I hope you weren't still pulling them when I came on scene.
Of course not. That was a pint of the ways for me and romance, wasn't it?
Morning, Gail.
Morning.
What's up?
Do you know, I'm sure I tidied these magazines last night, and now look at them. And there's this coffee cup.
Oh, well, Edna needs a kick up the backside. Do you want me to get me footy boots out?
Edna didn't come in last night. She rang in with a cold, so I tidied up, which is why I know that wasn't there. You don't think we've had burglars, do you?
Morning.
Morning. Look, Gail, it's not burglars, it's Matt.
Oh, he's not in yet.
No, he's just gone for a walk round the block while you get in.
I don't follow you.
Him and Charlie have had a bit of a falling out, so he's been keeping down in here.
Never!
Look, he doesn't want it broadcasting, and I promised him I'll keep it to myself, so do us a favour and don't let on that you know, all right?
No, of course I won't tell anybody, but what have they fallen out over?
Oh, I don't know. But between you and me, it's nothing new. They're always at it. They were like this at the old surgery. They're like cat and dog.
I never realised.
Morning, Gail. Molly.
Morning, Matt.
Morning.
Two full breakfast, please, Sawyer. One of them's a veggie.
Yeah, of course. Did you have a good holiday?
Oh, yeah, it was great. And Ben just got back this minute.
Well, it's up a right appetite.
Dublin's a lovely sea. Have you been?
No, I haven't.
Oh, we should go. So romantic.
Look, you go and sit down. I'll bring them over when they're ready. So, when are you in this house of yours, Vera?
Lunchtime.
You are joking.
No.
This is a cafe, Vera. What are folks supposed to do for lunch?
Oh, you'll be able to manage.
No, I won't. I'll be doing a shift at the Rovers.
Well, I can't help that. I'm fulfilling the last wishes of a dead man.
Is that what it's about? You want to have a baby and she doesn't? Are you sure that walking out is the best way to deal with something like that?
No, but there is more to it than that.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I suppose when it comes down to it, the marriage I thought I had with Charlie and the marriage I thought it was at all.
See you then. Hello, Candice. You're not poorly, are you?
No, I came to say I'm sorry about my mum the other day.
She'd not make much of a diplomat, would she?
She's always the same, about as much tact as the flaming Terminator.
That's no way to talk about your mother. All the same, apology accepted. No, it was nothing to do with you. You must be at a bit of a loose end, are you? With Sarah gone and Todd?
I'm all right. I mean, it's not really my thing, to be honest. You know, the great outdoors.
Well, Sarah's having a lovely time. Why don't you give her a ring? Todd's got a mobile, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I never thought. Bye.
Hey, what have you got there?
See you.
For me? What is it?
It's a telly. Remote control, teletext, so you can keep an eye on all your stocks and shares. The lot.
Why?
Oh, I just wanted to say thank you for putting Mr. Rush's business my way.
What's this, a new promotion? A free telly with every MOT?
The amount of business Molly put my way is worth more than 12 months MOT. And well, I knew you had yours taken off you, so it's the least I could do.
Oh, well, oh, thanks, Kev. I don't know what to say.
Yes, nearly done, sir.
Come on, Dougie. Have you got a drought your side of the bar or what?
Hey, keep your hair on, Les. If it weren't for your toy, you'd have a pint in your hand by now.
Well, where is she?
Emergency over at Roy's place or something.
Yeah, so she says.
Oh, aye. Hey, well, if you want a lift back there, just give us a shout. I'm sure we can work something out.
No, thanks, Les. We can muddle through.
Oh, Rita, hi. Hello, love.
Vodka and tonic, is it?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. I've just seen Jack and Vera. They're off to see that property they've inherited.
Yeah, that's right. Vera's well excited, isn't she?
Well, who did Jack and Vera know that would leave him property?
Oh, some mate of Jack's who was a bit of a gambler and that.
Well, it'd have to be. No friend of Jack's would leave out in his will that came from an honest day's work, eh?
Oh. Well, they can keep that stuff they drink over in Dublin. If you ask me, you can't beat a proper part in Union Riddler.
Didn't stop you drinking it, though, did it?
I've only been polite, Maxine.
You know, that holiday's done me the world of good. I feel really energised, don't you?
Well, to be honest, I feel worn out.
Why?
Well, it would all go, wouldn't it?
Don't know what you mean. We're in bed early most nights.
That's what I mean.
Yes, mate. What can I get you?
Is Toya about?
Well, who wants to know?
I'm a mate from college.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, you'll find her working in the cafe on Victoria Street.
Right, cheers. Tell you what, Azamir, I'll have a pint, eh?
Okay.
They should have talked about whether they wanted kids or not before they got married. A bit late, 10 years on.
Well, I wouldn't have put it past her to have said one thing then, and then when it came to the crunch, told Mark she's changed her mind.
What, lead him on, you mean?
Oh, I reckon. He thinks the world of Charlie, but she's always given him such a rough ride.
Well, I hope they manage to sort it out. I know what damage this sort of thing can do to a marriage.
Well, let's change the subject. Now, what about you and Richard, then?
What about me and Richard? We're just friends, that's all. And Richard doesn't give me gifts of new tellies.
What, me and Kevin? No, really, we're just friends. I did him a good turn, that's all.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all there is to me and Richard. Just friends. There's nothing more to talk about, is there?
Not yet, maybe, but there's plenty to think about.
Like what?
Like when's he going to make his move?
I've just come to get some clothes.
You know where they are then, don't you?
You're keeping busy from the look of it?
Do you think because we've fallen out I should forget about work, Matt?
No, I didn't say that, did I?
It's the way you said it. Sound like an accusation. Did you expect me to be lying here crying, is that it?
No.
Or up to me necking babies' nappies and sick?
That's not how it is. That's not how it's ever been.
I thought we got married for us. Not because you thought of me as good breeding stock.
What?
I mean, it's my body, Matt. I'll decide what to do with it, not you.
What the heck has got into you, Charlie? I mean, you talk about me like I want to force you into having a baby. Like I'm no better than that bloke that...
They raped me? Oh, let's take it all back down to that, eh? That it's my fault that I got raped.
Charlie, stop it.
And I'm not a proper woman because I don't want kids.
Stop it! What has happened to us?
Hey, right, bacon, sausage and beans. I will have it with you as soon as I can. Why don't you have a nice cup of tea to be getting on with, yeah? There you go.
You look busy. Where's Vera?
Dump me in it, hasn't she?
All right.
Look, you might be best off at the Rovers if you want serving this side of Christmas.
Wait, it's okay. I only really came round to see how you were after the other night.
Thanks, I'm fine. How about you?
Well, it's you that counts. I mean, it's important that you take your time, Toya.
Thank you.
Listen, why don't I nip round here and give you a lick of this lot?
No, you can't.
Of course I can. It's my lunch hour.
Well, I'm not sure that pinny suits you quite as much as your overalls.
Well, I'm used to it. I mean, I used to dress up as a chef as part of my street act.
Well, try and keep your clothes on today. Them sausages spit, and wash your hands before you start. What can I get you?
Just a cup of tea, please, love. That'll do for now.
Miss Roberts, please can I have a word?
Oh, dear Candice, what about? I mean, I've got highlights and Mrs. Braithwaite's perm due in 5 minutes.
Sounds like you need a hand.
Why, are you offering?
Yeah, I'd make a great trainee. I mean, I'm a natural at hairdressing, and boys love it when I rub my fingers through the hair.
Yeah, well, that doesn't sound like you've got hairdressing on your mind, Candice, and after what your mother called our Sarah.
Well, my mum's a bonehead. Please, just give me a chance. I mean, I was all right when I was sweeping up, wasn't I? I'll work really hard for you.
I'll think about it.
Cheers, Mr. Robert, you're wicked.
Oh, cup of tea. I want to take it out, love, please.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at these here.
Oh,
hey, aren't them beautiful?
class.
Aren't they?
Aren't
Gorgeous,
they?
eh?
Been a long time.
Hey, Marty, too long. Sorry about Jimmy. Come like a bolt out of the blue.
Well, he remembered his mates, did Jimmy? And he said you and him had had some high times.
Yeah, I've heard all about it.
Marty, this is the wife, Vera.
Oh,
Pleased to meet you, love.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you around then. You got the key, Jack?
Well, I have indeed, aye.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Right.
Where you going?
It's this way, Vera.
Hang on, wait for me.
Come on.
Oh, slow down.
There we are, number 65.
It's a flaming shed. Oh.
Didn't have to enjoy ourselves, them Dubliners. We went in 20 pubs in one night.
What was the matter, Les? Wouldn't they serve you?
We were soaking up the atmosphere.
Aye, I bet that weren't the only thing you were soaking up either.
Well, me and Ash had better things on our mind, didn't we, darling? We met a lot of people. Do you know, if you're an artist of some kind in Dublin, you don't have to pay tax.
Typical. Why can't I be an artist?
I thought you already were of a kind. Another pint, was it, Les?
Hello, Gav. Thought I might catch you for a lunchtime drink.
Richard, I'm sorry. That, well, it would have been lovely, but we're just going back to work.
Well, I wouldn't want to hold up the healing of the sick.
Oh, she'll be up for one after work, though, won't you, Gail?
Will I?
Well, it's a necessary precaution after working in a doctor's surgery all day, is a little drink or two.
Really?
Well, it fights off all the germs that everyone's been breathing on you all day.
I see. Well, I wouldn't want you to catch anything nasty, would I?
Well, I'll see you in here later for my medicine, then, shall I?
Sedate.
Jimmy was very green-fingered. You know, then it all went to pot. You much of a gardener, Jack?
You what? The only thing he's ever grown is his toenails.
No, the ground's no good where we live. It's covered in cobbles.
Smell that, Jack. Hey?
Oh.
Jimmy used to dig in 2 loads of cow muck every autumn.
Oh.
Yeah, Vera.
He never seemed the gardening type, didn't Jimmy?
Well, he took it up after he gave up the gambling. For health reasons.
Stress, you mean?
Yeah, he got caught cheating. Anyway, yeah. As he got older, he seemed to appreciate the simpler things, you know? To get away from it all.
Oh.
The quiet life.
Aye, a quiet life.
Getting away from it all sounds a great idea. I can't wait to get away from here. Inheritance or no inheritance, I never want to set eyes on this place again.
Okay, just put Sarah on, Todd. Hi, it's me. Yeah, I'm great. Just hanging about, really. What are you doing? Together? Yeah? Hey, great stuff.
That's it, I see. Well, everything all right? Fine. Just thought I'd drop by. Oh, not checking up on me already, are you? Should I be? Well, of course not. Works good, innit? You're keeping Weatherfield windows on the road. You can't say fairer than that. Oh, everyone's happy then, eh? I hope you are, too. Yeah, of course I am. A contract like this means a lot to our company, so anytime you're up for it, I'd like to buy you a pint sometime.
Drink would be great, Kevin. But to be honest, if we're going to put things on a more permanent basis, I'll be looking for a bit more than a pint.
Done viewing Duckworth Towers then?
Duckworth dump, more like. Yeah, and a compost dump at that.
You what?
House not what you expected then, Vera.
House. There were no house. It were a flaming shed.
Someone left Jack a shed?
Yeah, and a great big stinking allotment and all. I mean, what kind of an inheritance is that?
Oh, well, look on the bright side, Vera. You'll always have plenty of fresh veg.
What, in our Jack's condition? He can't go digging taters.
Well, a bit of gentle exercise like gardening should be good for him, shouldn't it?
And who asked you? And what you doing behind here with that pinny on?
Right, I best be off then. Kev be wondering where I am.
Thanks, Sam, and I don't just mean for that.
Hey, no problem. Cheers, V.
It's a good job you showed up. It's been murdering here while you've been off viewing your shed. Well, listen, you can shut up tonight and get things straight.
Oh, I can't tonight, love. It's my bingo night.
Vera?
But I promised Maria. I mean, it's her first time. She'll be disappointed.
So I'm cleaning up on my own and all then?
Well, I'll make it up to you. And I'll bring you a couple of pounds of spuds in if you like.
Yeah, you'd better make it up to me. And I don't mean in spuds, Vera.
Where's Roy?
He's away.
What about his missus?
They're both away. And that little kiddie, you know, Wayne.
On holiday, you mean?
Yeah. Hey, don't I know you? Aren't you from social services?
Yeah, that's right. Just checking Wayne's fine, you know.
Oh, he's fine. You know, it's terrible what folk do to kiddies, isn't it? It's a good job there's people like Roy and Haley about.
Yeah. Look, do you know where they've gone?
Camping in Derbyshire. Not my sort of thing. Don't like the bathroom arrangements.
The only thing is, they should have let us know at the office if they were going away.
Oh?
Nothing to worry about, just a bit of paperwork. If you've a note at a campsite, that'll do.
Well, we did get a card this morning with name on front.
That's great. Thanks for your help. See ya.
See you, love.
So work not good enough for you? Is that what it is?
No, Kevin, nothing like that. If you weren't up to the job, I wouldn't be making you the offer.
Offer? Sounds to me more like you're asking for a backhander.
Yeah, you know the way things work.
Well, I'd rather people give me the jobs because it was good, not because they think there's something in it for them.
Nah, it's just business. If you don't want the work, fine.
No, I want the work. How much we talking?
500 a month.
I'm sorry, you two. Looks like we're staying put. The cauliflower's growing out of his ears.
Ah, well, never mind. Quite like cauliflower.
That's the spirit, lad. It's a dead smart little shed. As sheds go.
Blokes have a thing about sheds, don't they? I read about it in a magazine. Something to do with the way your heads work.
Yeah, well, them magazines talk a load of rubbish.
Hey, it ain't rubbish. It was this scientist fella. Reckons it was a throwback to when they lived in caves.
Well, I think some of them still think they do. Let's leave these cavemen together. Go to bingo, see if we can win out.
See ya.
Do you mind having a drink? Only I kind of got the feeling that your friend pushed you into it.
Molly's a nurse. She thinks she knows what's good for people.
Does she?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Richard and Gail seem to be getting on well.
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, he seems a nice enough fella.
He's sweet. He's a real gentleman, you know. Just right for our Gail.
Oh. Decent son-in-law material?
Rita, they're just good friends. You are such a gossip, you, really.
Hello, Matt.
Hey, Ash.
So you, mate?
Yeah, why not?
Shelley, 2 parts, please, love.
Coming up.
No Maxine?
No, I'll tell you the truth. I'm glad to get out of the way for half hour.
Oh, why is that?
Oh, that holiday. It was like being locked in a baby-making factory for a couple of weeks. Anyway, where's Charlie?
Oh, don't ask, mate.
Well, what's up?
Do you really want to know?
Sorry, we're closed.
Toya.
Who are you?
Jim Simmons. Phil sent me. So, have you always lived around here?
Not a very exciting life, I'm afraid.
Well, it doesn't have to be exciting to get a lot out of it. You've got 2 children.
3. Nick, the eldest, lives in Canada.
That's a great place. I worked there for a while.
Lumberjack?
In a bank.
you been abroad much?
When I was younger, I travelled a lot round the world, trying to find my place in it, I suppose.
And in all the world, you ended up round here?
There are worse places, believe me.
Maybe. I'd have liked the chance to find out.
Haven't lost the opportunity.
Maybe not, but, well, I'm settled round here. We could do with Spain, does me.
Should never write yourself off.
No, I don't. Just comfortable.
Oh, that's good.
Still, you must tell me all about your adventures.
They're not very adventurous.
All the same. Come for dinner?
I'm sorry, Matt. And there's me banging on about making babies. Must be awful.
Oh, forget it. It's not just you. There's Curly and Emma and every other young woman that walks in my surgery. I've just begun to realise more and more lately what it is I want out of life. It's that Charlie don't see things the same way.
Yeah, well, anything I can do. I mean, talk or whatever. Where have you been staying since you walked out?
I've been kipping in the surgery.
Well, that's over for a start. You can stop with us in spare room.
Oh, no, I can't, Ash.
Oh, you've no option, mate. Maxine won't mind you stopping with us.
Keep away from me. Me mum will be here in a minute.
Oh, look, it's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
What do you want?
It's Phil. He wants to get this all sorted out.
What do you mean? He's going to get sorted in court.
He wanted me to give you this.
I don't want it.
Oh, come on, Toya. It's only a letter. Can't hurt you. All right. I'll leave it here, yeah? But make sure you read it.
Why should I? What does he want?
He wants to see you.
What?
Oh, it's all in the letter.